This podcast is brought to you by the School of Advanced Study, University of London.
We now move on to the conferment of the honorary degrees. I now call upon Mr. George Winterton of the School of Advanced Study and the Director of the Institute of Advanced Legal Studies to give the oration for Professor Stephen Laws, KCB, QC, our honorary graduate.
Vice-Chancellor, in accordance with the Charter, statutes and ordinances of the University, I present to you this person on whom we wish you to confer the degree of Doctor of Laws, honoris causa. We today recognise the contributions to public legal service and to legal education of Sir Stephen Laws, KCB, QC. Stephen rose during his 37-year career as a lawyer in the civil service to the most senior position in the office of the Parliamentary Counsel, responsible for drafting all the government bills that eventually become Acts of Parliament affecting us all. Stephen was a law undergraduate at Bristol University and displayed an early interest in parliamentary affairs. The voting age had just been reduced from 21 to 18, and Stephen joined with other students who attempted to register to vote in Bristol, their place of study. When their registration was challenged, Stephen took his early steps in research into the interpretation of statutes, the meaning of place of residence. He argued his own case before the electoral registration officer and lost. However, the matter was resolved in the Court of Appeal, and students' right to vote where they live for their studies was established to the benefit of many of us. Stephen was the first member of his family to attend university and became the only person in his year to receive a first-class honours degree. He took up a university lecturer post, starting a career in education, to which he has recently returned. He was called to the bar in 1973, moving within a year to the office of the Parliamentary Counsel, rising to become first Parliamentary Counsel. This meant he was the permanent secretary in charge of the office and one of the three most senior lawyers in the civil service, and he was the first non-Oxbridge graduate to hold this post. The Office of the Parliamentary Counsel provides a centralised legislative drafting service and a parliamentary advisory service to government departments. Stephen has therefore been able to observe the workings of Parliament at first hand. He has applied the skills of a draftsman, plain and clear language, the ability to foresee possible future interpretation and uses made of the legislation, and the ability to discern and give form to the aims and policies of government, which are complex, confused at times, perhaps at times contradictory. Stephen has embraced and nurtured the concept of drafting as a subject of academic study and supported the Sir William Dale Centre for Legislative Studies at the Institute of Advanced Legal Studies of the school, both as first Parliamentary Counsel and in his recent retirement. Stephen is a talented teacher, engaging his students, communicating to them an enthusiasm for his chosen subjects, and the importance and the very human implications of a subject which may appear to the unwary to be a technical exercise. Law is not and should not be conducted without the benefit of a theoretical approach or of firm evidence of its effects on individuals and society. Stephen, both in his academic life and in his senior positions in the legal system, has been someone who has been most instrumental in bringing about this modern approach and promoting the idea of law being human. Stephen is rightly proud to have been entrusted with responsibility for an important contribution to the workings of government, to society, and to the rule of law. He has achieved this not only with determination and integrity, but with a drive to explore and share his knowledge and his expertise. And I can think of no better qualities that this university should recognise. Vice-Chancellor, it is with great pleasure that I ask you to confer the degree of Doctor of Laws honoris causa on Sir Stephen Laws.